it's Ina the Mood Reader, and today we're going to do a chapters and pages book haul. If you have noticed, last week I was only able to upload just one video because I was a little bit busy. Today we're back to our regular programming, and we will target to film and upload 2 videos per week as usual. And today we're going to do another book haul, but before that I would just like to show you guys this gifts that I got from Polly and Rose, Polly Book Tales and That Bookish Teacher. I got these 2 books as a prize for the first Walang Tulugan Readathon because I was able to read the most books tied with another bookstagrammer. We split the price, so we both got books for 500 pesos each. And I chose 2 Adorna House titles. First is Una and Miguel. This is a young adult love story. And then I also got this one. It's Mga Tala sa Dagat or Mga Tala sa Dagat. I'm not sure at this point because this 4 letters can mean 2 things in the Filipino language. Again, I would just like to thank Polly and Rose for these prizes. And if you are a Filipino bookish content creator or just a Filipino reader, I invite you to join us in the next Walang Tulugan Readathon, and it's coming soon. I think maybe at the latter part of the month. So I'll be putting the links in the description so that you'll get to know how or when to join this readathon. And now I'm going to go through the books that I bought from Chapters and Pages. Chapters and Pages is a thrift store here in the Philippines. They decided to create a Facebook page wherein they do batch uploads, and then it's like a competition for bookworms because the first person to comment mine on each post will get the book. And I usually ignore their posts because I was so scared of going crazy and commenting mine on all the books. But one day I got to I was in the mood for some book shopping, and it went out of control, and I got, I think, 15, 14, 13, we don't know. Guess with me and comment your guess down below. But this is quite a few books. And okay, so the first book that I got from Chapters and Pages is Judith McNaughton's Perfect. It's a contemporary romance book. It's about this, I think, celebrity actor, director, something. And the girl that he has accidentally abducted because of trying to escape from like his life, his popularity and all that. And my mom and dad loves this. And if you ask actually my dad what's his favorite romance novel of all time, he'll answer this one. So that says something about this book. And I read it a couple of times when I was still a teen, and I'm excited to see what my thoughts would be on the book now that I'm way older than when I first read this one. Next, I also have another Judith McNaughton title. This time we have Until You. As you can see, the copy is fairly new. Aside from the tanning, it's still very beautiful, especially here on the sides. So this one is a historical romance title, and this one is I think a part of the Westmoreland series, and I haven't read this one yet. And it says here at the back that this is an unforgettable romantic adventure on 1820s London. So it has this beautiful autumny orange and green cover, and yeah, so it has a little damage on the spine. I'll try to research how I can repair that, but yeah, this book is still very beautiful. Next, we also have another Judith McNaughton title. This time it's Paradise, and this one is a contemporary novel, and I also got it for 130 pesos. And this one is about corporate raider Matthew Farrell and Meredith Bancroft. I have read this before. I think it's the first of like the series before Perfect, and I also loved this one. And lastly, for Judith McNaught, I got here Every Breath You Take. I think this is a romantic thriller. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is about Kate Donovan from Chicago and Mitchell Wyatt, who is a ruthless businessman. So yeah, there's just something about Judith McNaught books that can capture you and draw you in. I mean, even though the stories are really quite long, I don't know, but I never get bored when I read her work. So I'm so excited to read this babies. I'm so happy that I got this as an addition to my Judith McNaught and other historical romance titles here. Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. I actually have another Judith McNaught title still for 130 pesos. This one is Night Whispers, and this one is also a contemporary romance. So it's about a police woman in Florida and FBI agent Paul Richardson. So this one is, I think, another romance thriller, especially since this revolves around the world of crime. So I got 5 Judith McNaught titles from Chapters and Pages. And yeah, I'm so happy about this, each for 130 pesos with fairly good quality. And then also, as a part of my historical romance haul, I was very curious about trying other romance authors. So when I saw this, I decided to grab copies of this. I was really looking into books with step backs, and unfortunately Judith McNaught books don't have that, but I got here 2 Johanna Lindsey titles. And first we have The Heir. This one is a step back. Ooh, I hope it's a good one. Ooh, okay, so this is the step back of this gorgeous Johanna Lindsey book. It's also set in London, about Highlander Duncan MacTavish, I guess, and Sabrina. Yeah, I haven't read any of Johanna Lindsey's work before, so I'm excited to explore this one. So yeah, it's also for 130 pesos. And the next Johanna Lindsey title that I have here for you guys is this one. It's That Perfect Someone. Look at that brooding guy here at the cover, and it's also 130 pesos, and it also has a step back. So oh wow, okay. I really like having these great surprises, especially if you can imagine, I bought these titles online and I just like guess on the step backs because of this little line here that you see on the photos. And I'm so happy that I got step backs that I can upload on Instagram for Step Back Saturday. Explore that hashtag if you love historical romance like me. According to the blurb here at the back, it is a charmingly seductive tale of childhood enemies turned passionate lovers. And oh my gosh, that's my favorite trope. I'm so excited to get to read this sometime soon. Now, let's go to the other titles that I was able to buy from Chapters and Pages. First of which is Frederick Backman's Beartown. And I already have one of his titles. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. And when I posted that on Instagram, my dear author friend Regina, who has a book coming out, said that Beartown made her cry a lot, if I'm not mistaken. When this was posted on their Facebook, I commented really fast to get this copy, and I'm so happy that I got it. And yeah, so it's like a taller paperback compared to your usual paperback, and I'm so happy to get this one, I think for 150 pesos. Next, we got here Flipped by Wendelin Van Dranen, if I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but I remembered this title because I saw this on one of like my earliest fave book bloggers ever, Bea from Confessions of a Pinay Bookaholic, and I know Bea reads romance exclusively, which is why I love her a lot. And knowing that she loves this book so much, out of all the other romance books that she has read, means this book should be something, right? So when I saw this book, I got it immediately, and I think this one cost 130 pesos. Next title we have here is The Perfect Stranger by Megan Miranda. I got it for 150 pesos. This is a small town mystery. Despite not knowing what really the blurbs are of the books, I was like in the mood for owning some recent contemporary thrillers, or just some recent thrillers that have been published in the past few years, because I don't normally buy them. I usually listen to audiobooks of them, and that gives me the creeps. So I'm wondering if like reading them physically will have the same effect to me. So yeah, I bought this one. And I also bought Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, and this one also is a large paperback book, and it has this very beautiful cover, so I'm very happy that I got it. I have read when I was a teenager 2 Lisa Jewell books. Those are contemporary romances, so I'm very happy actually that I have read one of her earlier works, and I'm excited to read all the other thrillers that she'll be writing. The next book we have is another thriller. This time it's The Perfect Nanny by Leila Slimani, and oh, this one's another The Perfect Blank, and it's another thriller. It's on the blurb here, it says The French Gone Girl. Wow. And I really love Gone Girl, so I hope I would enjoy this one as well. Another thriller. And then next we have Where'd You Go, Bernadette, and by Maria Semple, I'm not sure. I wanted to get a copy of this one because I've been seeing it like 2 to 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, all over Goodreads, and yeah, so I'm excited to read this one. And yeah, as it's a best-selling novel, so well, best-selling novels are hit or miss for me, but yeah, you'll never know. And I guess if I don't like them, I can just unhaul them anytime anyway. So that is why I love thrifting books, because it's like not too much of a commitment compared to buying them real price. And then the last book that I got from Chapters and Pages is The Last Mrs Parish by Liv Constantine. It's another national bestseller, and it's also a part of Reese Witherspoon's book club. And this one is a title that I saw a lot on Goodreads last year, and I'm not really sure what this one is about. Oh, okay. So this one is another thriller, and according to people, you will relish every diabolical turn. Most of the comments here on the blurb says it's really hard to put this book down, and that's what I want in my reads. So yeah, my thriller loving heart is so excited to read all of these titles. As you can see, the trend here on the book that I got, The Town is like the exception, but all of the books are thrillers and romances, so that's what I enjoy reading the most, and I'm so excited to read this, especially venturing into some adult titles after reading so many young adult, like age targeted books. So yeah, and that's it. If you're a Filipino and you're looking for great titles, great purchases, you can check out Books by Chapters and Pages on Facebook, and you can also enjoy commenting mine and racing against other bookworms whenever they upload new titles up for grabs. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this book haul. Please let me know in the comments which titles do you think I should read first. And yeah, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video, and see you on the next one. Bye!